Oh, hi there! Today we're gonna have The Martyr is Dead. The authors from the Italian LKA games who already have the horror title of Townlight continue in the direction they are just bringing a similar psychological horror thriller, Martha is Dead. In it, they moved a higher level of processing, visual and storytelling. It's a shift in quality not only the over Tower of Light, but over most walking simulations. Already in Town of Light, the developers have shown that they know how to work well with storytelling and visuals. But at the same time, they do not want to incorporate different elements, and here they confirm this. They move the visual forward even more, even about the graphics of the other games. They do not shy away from the brutality, but at the same time it's logical in comparison, primarily. However, do not expect a drastic honor. It's an adventure with a harsh psychological undertone, brutally and story on the edge of our reality. At the same time, the authors still go even favorite period, and while in the Town of Light they show the year 1938, in Martha is Dead they take us Italy, specifically Tuscany in 1944, until the end of the war. When we take our daughter of the rich German family sister, twin father solves a dramatic situation with their Nazi colleagues and mother on pills. Against this background, you set out to find out what actually happened to her sister. It will be a story for ambition and wasted questions and harsh reality, where the authors do not shy away from telling things they are. Whenever in a dangerous war, during the war, or seeing safety of home. The style of the game itself adopts the standards of walking simulators from a person perspective. When you walk with your character's Jula, both from house of surroundings, collecting things, use them to perform both the main story and the side tasks. Namely, the primary task is of course to find out what happened to your sister, but you can also help the persons, which is will diametrically different task covering a view of a different part of the time. You are in the household of the local Nazi commander, so you have access to information that may be useful. But the question is, who killed your sister? What do you find her dead in the lake? What do your mysterious likes mean? Why we with the cameras at the lake is just beginning of the everything your character will to find out. So expect surprises, twists and more surprises. When you add that the psyche of your character is not the best and its own problems, you get a psychological horror as an imbrand. To do this, expect a significant intrusion into your personality, as authors went directly to the simulation, when you literally live with the character, from getting up, reading the newspapers, and finding out the information from it, through how to perform the many actions that you character's hand do not transform by moving your mouse or gamepad to situation literally in your head. Exploring the world or finding the clues is constantly complemented by many cutting scenes, conversations that the characters will usually lead with himself, as he will meet other people only exceptionally. She will lead a lot. You will compose the sentences in dynamic scenes where you will literally run through the words and you have to put the thoughts together. Sometimes you just go through a screen to the text the character is reading. It's a shame, and it probably could be him down with animation, but it will be able to better understand what's going on. Sometimes you choose a story, other times you go to a thriller where you move the characters and choose the answers to simulate the scenes as they run through place. In the end, the characters from the theater will be one of the basic elements of the story. This is because they personify for your person or their family, and they allow you to view certain elements better and less violently. Although not all and several times you will have to experience the brutality. Desperate simulations called desperate solutions. In the search of less blood earlier, the gameplay is complemented by the cameras, which are particularly one of this foundation and bring with them an unusual depth. Namely, many things you will need to take pictures, and taking pictures will not be automatic, as they are on the mobile phones today. Here you need to adjust the focus, exposure, and if it's necessary add a flash of various color and frame filters. Eventually you will need to take pictures of the ghost, which is not easy, plus you have a choice of different types of movies. Personally, I haven't used more items from the menu, which you gradually collect, but infrared filters, for example, will unlock the hidden tasks for you. And the fact that photography is only the half of the work, the other taking photos with the films you have to go in the dark chamber, precisely adjust the photo shot, zoom in focus, and then immerse it to development solution. The game is based on Unreal Engine 4, and it's surprising how far the authors have come with it. Especially what a small indie company it is. They combine high quality textures with a faithful representation of materials and lots of details which give it very realistic touch. Incorporating ray tracing traces this even further. The authors have perfectly redesigned the house, every object in it, the surroundings and the nature is decent. Of course, it's not an extensive game and the authors are able to pay attention to details that probably surpass all other titles. The great lightning, it goes both during the day and at night, when you're walking with a lamp or just a lighter. It's in reminiscent of the shift the washing of Ethan Kelly made in its time, who also once offered great graphics with the Protometry. Martha is Dead does the same, but a generation later shows the visuals and especially the details that would gradually wanted all the games. Although it must be said that not everybody is completely perfect and what was still something to be done here and there, but the other things will make a basic impression. This is very good to work with the camera and cutting scenes. The graphics will not lag behind the sound page, while a chosen musical undertone in both dramatic music and Italian period music. There is a loss of quality narration. Thank you for watching. Bye.